From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Wednesday, September the 12th, 2018. Two Palestinians were arrested yesterday for a suspected arson attack near the Dead Sea. The massive fire broke out Monday night and devastated the Einot Tzukim Nature Reserve, destroying over 120 acres of vegetation and killing a large number of animals. The suspects, who are from East Jerusalem, were found with their vehicle and clothing smelling like gasoline, with funnels in their vehicle as well. They claimed their car broke down and a friend transferred fuel to the vehicle and that they had nothing to do with the fire. An investigation is ongoing. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu met this evening with opposition leader Tzipi Livni, the first sit-down between the two since Livni took over the role from Isaac Herzog last month. Herzog left to lead the Jewish Agency. The Netanyahu-Livni meeting is said to be the first of the traditional once-a-month briefing by the Prime Minister to the opposition leader on sensitive national security issues. And speaking of Herzog, who has now been at the helm of the Jewish Agency for a little over a month, he spoke to the Times of Israel just ahead of Rosh Hashanah about the new position and its challenges. Herzog told the Times of Israel that frustration and anger over Israel from the diaspora was a sign of caring about Israel, and that diaspora Jews want to be involved in the Israeli discourse. He said he was working to calm the anger, bridge the gaps, and start conversations and understanding. A kosher restaurant in Germany and its owner were targeted during anti-migrant riots last month in the city of Chemnitz, in a story that is only being reported on now. Owner of the Shalom restaurant, Uwe Zubala, said that on August the 27th, a group of masked men threw stones, bottles, and other items at the restaurant and shouted, "Get out of Germany," and anti-Semitic slurs. Zubala was slightly injured. The riots took place after the killing of a German man earlier in the month by two migrants. German Chancellor Angela Merkel addressed her parliament about the incidents today, saying that while she understands German concerns about crimes committed by migrants, there is no excuse or justification for hate, for the use of violence by some, Nazi symbols, hostility against people who look different, who own a Jewish restaurant, and attacks on police. And in Australia, the office of a member of parliament whose wife is Jewish was targeted in what is thought to have been an anti-Semitic incident. Pig entrails were thrown at the front door to the district office of Australian Member of Parliament Labour Party member Mike Kelly, whose wife is Jewish. Earlier this month, the far-right group Antipodean Resistance stuck swastika stickers all over the door of another office belonging to Kelly. Kelly is reported as saying that such incidents proved the need to confront racism and extremism, adding that he would not be intimidated from defending Israel or supporting the Jewish community. Sweden announced plans to open a Holocaust museum with a focus on Swedes who survived the atrocities, sharing their stories, and also a center devoted to the Holocaust hero, Swedish diplomat Raoul Wallenberg, who saved tens of thousands of Hungarian Jews from the Nazis during the Holocaust. Swedish Minister of Social Affairs and Sports Annika Strandal said yesterday on her Twitter account that the news of the plans to launch the museum feel more important than ever. The museum will likely be built in the city of Malmö, which sees dozens of anti-Semitic incidents every year. Israeli gymnast Linoy Ashram won a silver medal yesterday at the World Rhythmic Gymnastics Championships held in Bulgaria. The 19-year-old won the medal in the hoop event, setting a record in Israeli gymnastics as the best finish ever for Israel at the competition. Last month, Ashram set a new world record and won a gold medal in rhythmic gymnastics at a competition in Belarus. She now looks to the 2020 Olympics in Tokyo. The Food Network's reality cooking show Chopped has a new champion, Rachel Goldzal. The Jewish 13-year-old from Staten Island won the episode that aired on September the 4th. She is the first kosher winner in the reality show's history. Orthodox Jewish news site Vozesnais reported that Chopped producers worked together with Goldsall and her parents to make sure that all the ingredients she was given were kosher, and provided her with new pots, pans, and utensils to use, and also made sure she would not have to mix meat and dairy products. Goldsall told the news site that winning Chopped was a dream come true. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Wednesday, September the 12th. At 7 o'clock, it's Talmud Study. At 7:45, a look at sports and the high holidays. At 8 o'clock, Brooke Goldstein takes a penetrating look at the Claims Conference on Outspoken. At 9, Mark Golub sits down with the man who determined 9/11 victims' families' compensations, Ken Feinberg. At 10, Yossi Klein Halevi and David Gregory discuss the Israeli-Palestinian conflict with Rabbi Angela Buchdal. And coming up right after this newscast tonight at 6:30, it's Thinking Out Loud with Micah Halpern. And that's the JBS News Update for Wednesday, September the 12th, 2018. I'm Teisha Bader.